know what it is. Ferrari Cruz, Black Tree TV, live on the red carpet at the Spike Guys Choice Awards. Ladies, this one is for you, so make sure you stay tuned.
I said you love me, leave me, hey, Casey, love me, Casey.
I have DMC here with me. How are you
what's
doing?
up, yo? DMC in the place to be. Place to be is Black Tree TV.
That's what's up. Where have you been? What have you been doing lately?
I've been doing a whole lot lately. I've been talking to foster kids, talking to adopted kids, talking to kids in jail, going to visit the group homes, and going to talk to kids in, I used to just do high schools, but now do middle schools about the importance of education.
That's awesome. And you know, that it's kind of funny because do you talk to them about like the history of rap? I know they have their their favorites.
They have a misconception about what hip hop was about though. I go and tell
Educate
them. Hip hop was about a form of information. Once you get information, you get education. Once you educate yourself, you have evolution. A lot of kids think hip-hop was just about show business. Now, don't get me wrong. It was inevitable for such a cultural phenomenon not to be such a big commercial success. But we didn't start it because of that, and a lot of kids think hip-hop was created by these older producers and executives.
They think advertising first, and then...
Right.
You know.
Hip-hop was created by individuals 12 to 22 years old, no older than that. We was talking economics, history, politics, so it was our way of educating ourselves. There was dudes that couldn't even read that learned about Martin Luther King and Harriet Tubman and learned about the even simple things like the ABC. So when I go tell them that, like when I would, I go tell them, like when I said I'm DMC in a place to be, I go to St. John's University. Since kindergarten, I acquired the knowledge. After 12th grade, I went straight to college. Some of them kids in the hood said, wait a minute, you mean I can have Adidas, a gold chain, a Rolls Royce, and still in a diploma, and that's cool. So they go, wow, we didn't know that. So that's what I'm trying to do, because a lot of them go, with all due respect, Mr. DMC, you're just saying that because you're 45 years old, wise and more intelligent. And I say, yes, but I've been saying this since I was 8, my brother. And they go, okay.
So how do you feel about the music today? Are there any artists that you actually respect that are still bringing that positive message to the forefront?
Oh, there's a lot of me. Andre 3000, you still got Common,
Nas,
Dilated. So it's out there. I just wish it was an even Steven game where when you put out a record about a gun, put out the act that's rapping not about the gun. See, it's not like that. So these kids is looking and they're going, man, I could sell drugs, be a gangbanger, and still be famous. No, you can sell drugs and be a gangbanger and go to
jail.
Places, jail or the grave, right?
Definitely.
So I mean, hip-hop was just based on all of our options as young people. It ain't about politics. It ain't about organized religion. It was about us looking at each other and saying, what could you do? Like hip-hop didn't just create rappers and DJs and producers. Created journalists such as yourself. Created writers, designers. I tell the kids, some of the people designing your Air Force One and your Adidas are those little graffiti writers that was writing on the wall.
Definitely.
So I just want to make them sit and go, really? But somebody has to tell them. So I take it upon myself to sometimes put the mic down and kick it to them. Now, even if they don't know me, because there's not a generation gap with the OGs and the young Gs. It's an information gap. Because even if they don't know me, they look, when I walk in their room, the teacher goes crazy. And they never seen Miss McGill or Cuddy act like that. So they say, this guy must be something. And if they really don't know me, I always get them like this. I go, how many of y'all know who I am? And they go, 4 of them. But then I go, how many of y'all seen Run's house? All the hands go up and I go, I was Run's partner, now I got him.
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy because a lot of people do. They recognize you, but they don't really.
No, because they don't
really
see me and I don't got the glasses no more. They go, and they always do this. I watch people walk across the room and I'll be standing there, come next to me, and the person will go, let's see if I got the Adidas on. Go, oh, that's him,
the infamous Adidas, which he does have on right now. Now, we do have the mic, and you do have a forum right now. Yes. So I want you to speak to those rappers out there right now. You know, the Soulja Boys and the new boys and stuff. What's the message that you have for them that they should know when they continue on with their career?
Keep doing what you're going to do. You can rap about whatever you want to rap about, but you need to do music about our history.
Definitely.
Pick a person. Like when Run DMC did Proud to Be Black, We had white people going, you know, try to be black, yo, and that's a fact, y'all. So it's a way of communication. So you could do your strip club record, you could do your gangster record, but at the same time, put all the other things on it that's in this world.
Rap about history and auto-tune, okay?
Exactly.
All right, well,
Which
thanks
is,
so much.
auto-tune is T-Pain's problem. He needs to be shooting people in the kneecap for using it because you don't bite another man's facility, and artistically, you don't bite another man's thing.
Yep, you heard it here first on Black Tree TV. Okay. Yeah, okay. So how do you feel about that? Because you guys were really the first group to kind of capitalize on, you know, marketing with branding and things like that. And then 50 Cent has this $1 million deal with Vitamin Water.
Look,
so how do you feel about the whole
The
transition?
thing is this, hip-hop is so cool. At first they hated us. It's a fad, this and that, but then when they listen to what I put it like this, we got a presentation that is above normal. And we dictate what people drive, what people wear, how people walk, and how people talk. We're very influential. So it was inevitable that we would be able to do that because look, even before Run DMC and 50, Flash and Grandmaster Cash, Treacherous Street, they talked about water beds and Lincoln Continentals and
without getting paid for it.
Right, and Jordache and everything. So we're a walking promotional, what's his name? We should form the hip hop marketing company.
And you know, sometimes you guys used to get a little slacker for promoting, right? And now it's the thing. That's what
we didn't do it intentionally because I mean the difference with us and everybody else, people nowadays in hip hop, they do it to get the check. Even though we talked about our sneakers, we didn't talk about having sneakers. We talked about what those sneakers did. Live Aid, schools, colleges, this and that. You know, these sneakers, yeah, they on the corner. But yo, we stepped on stage at Live Aid, all the people gave and the poor got paid.